When a door closes, a window opens. Or something like that. Okay, girl, you don't get a photo op like this every day.
It's cool, Nathan. Don't stress. You're okay, bro. Just count to 3. Don't be scared. You own this school. If I wanted, I could blow it up. You're the boss. So what do you want?
I hope you checked the perimeter, as my step-ass would say. Now, let's talk business.
I got nothing for you.
Wrong. You got hella cash.
That's my family, not me.
Oh, boo-hoo, poor little rich kid. I know you've been pumping drugs and shit to kids around here. I bet your respectable family would help me out if I went to them. Man, I can see the headlines now.
Leave them out of this bitch!
I can tell everybody Nathan Prescott is a punk ass who begs like a little girl and talks to himself.
You don't know who the fuck I am or who you're messing around with.
Where'd you get that? What are you doing? Come on, put that thing down!
Don't ever tell me what to do! I'm so sick of people trying to control me!
You are going to get in hella more trouble for this than drugs.
Nobody would ever even miss your punk ass, would they?
Get that gun away from me, psycho!
No!
In order to understand Chloe Price, we need to first establish her as our subject of study today. We have to see her as more than Max's best friend, or the rebel sidekick in Life is Strange. I believe Chloe is one of the clearest examples of an Enneagram 4 that you'll find in modern storytelling. Everything about her, her curated outside image, the way she swings between fiery defiance and raw vulnerability, all point to the psychology of that type. At the core of the Enneagram 4 is envy, but envy in the Enneagram is more than just shallow jealousy. Like wishing you had someone's car or clothes, it's deeper than that, almost existential. And as Naranjo described it, it's a painful sense of lack and a craving toward that which is felt lacking. Type 4s live with this gnawing feeling that something essential is missing in them, that they're fundamentally incomplete. For Chloe, that comes through in how she pushes against the world, almost daring it to reject her, while secretly aching for proof that she belongs. This is what makes her so magnetic and so frustrating at the same time. She's constantly testing, performing, and rebelling, because underneath it all is a wound of worthlessness. That's the paradox of the 4. The same wound that fuels her longing is also the one that drives her hostility. They want closeness, but they're braced for abandonment. They crave authenticity, but feel like imposters in their own skin. Chloe embodies all of that. She burns hot, against others, and also against the emptiness she feels inside. Chloe sits in the image triad, along with types 2 and 3. For all 3 of these types, self-worth is bound to perception. 2s earn love by being needed, 3s by being successful, but 4s by being distinct and authentic. Naranjo describes the 4 as idealizing not with the ideal image, but the part of the self that fails to fit the idealized image. This is clear in how Chloe presents herself to the world. The blue hair, the punk clothing, sarcastic wit, and open defiance of authority. All of this is her way of saying, I'm not ordinary, and I'll not be mistaken for someone who blends in. Chloe curates her differences because her identity depends on being seen as unique, even if that uniqueness comes through pain. Although the game is littered with examples of this, I'll point to the first example in episode 1, where Chloe finds out Max has been back in Arcadia Bay for a month without contacting her, and her response to this is sharp.
After 5 years, you're still Max Caulfield. Don't give me the guilty face. At least pretend you're glad to see me.
I am seriously glad to see you. Oh, and thanks, Chloe. It makes perfect sense I'd see you today.
Yes, it's been that kind of day. So what did that freak want with you?
Hopefully nothing after today. So, how do you know Nathan?
He's just another Arcadia asshole. Your friend really took a beat down for you.
Warren? Yeah, I owe him big time.
You're not the only one in debt. And you're already causing trouble.
I thought it would be quiet here. Feels so weird to be back.
So I guess Seattle sucked hard?
I guess. It was cool, but I felt kind of lonely, out of my league.
I would think you'd fit right in with the art school hipsters.
Right. You look like the cover of hipstergirl.com.
At least you're still a smartass.
That's why I'm here.
Please, girl. You came back for Blackwell Academy.
Of course, it's one of the best photography programs in the country. And my favorite teacher, Mark Jefferson.
So you came back to Arcadia for a teacher, not your best friend.
Don't you think I'm happy to see you?
No. You were happy to wait 5 years without a call or even a text.
I'm sorry. I know things were tough on you when I left.
How do you know? You weren't even here.
I didn't order my parents to move specifically to fuck you over, Chloe.
You've been at Blackwell for almost a month without letting me know. Enough said.
I just wanted to settle in first and not be such a shy, cliché geek. I totally would have contacted you.
I bet you don't use these sad excuses on Mr. Jefferson. Don't use them on me, Max.
Chloe's reaction here is more than irritation. She takes Max's silence as a statement about her value. Being ignored cuts directly into her sense of self, and out of that cut rises both envy and hostility. The ruling passion for Chloe is envy. But again, envy here is not superficial jealousy. It's the lens through which every slight and absence becomes proof of inadequacy. For the sexual four, envy takes on an even sharper edge. Naranjo wrote of their angry envy, a vindictive sense of pride, and a competitive impulse to make others suffer as they've suffered. And I'm going to show 3 major scenes that illustrate this escalation.
Hey, give me that!
Sorry, I wasn't trying to be nosy. Obviously, she was a good friend.
It's putting it mildly.
That's Rachel Amber. Her missing person posters are all over Blackwell.
Yeah, I put them up. She was my angel. After my dad died and you moved, I felt abandoned. Rachel saved my life.
Man, I had no idea.
Well, you never made much effort to find out. I was 14. We were best friends.
I never forgot, even if I was an asshole and didn't keep in touch. But you had Rachel.
Rachel had my back. We were gonna kick the world's ass. You would laugh at how different we were. She wanted to be a star.
She looks like a model.
That was her plan. Our plan. Get the hell out of Bigfootville and into Los Angeles.
Now, when did Rachel actually disappear?
6 months ago. She just left Arcadia. Without a word. Without me.
How do you know she disappeared? Maybe she wanted to start a totally new life.
Unlike you, she would have told me, okay? Something happened to her.
I believe you. I'm just trying to get all deductive.
Before Rachel left, she said she met somebody who changed her life. Then poof.
And you haven't heard anything from her since?
Like everybody in my life. My dad, you, and Rachel. Gone.
This is the envy showing itself. Rachel becomes a rival who represents what Chloe didn't get from Max, loyalty. And that comparison confirms Chloe's sense of worthlessness. If Rachel stayed, and Max abandoned her, that must mean Chloe wasn't enough. The hostility towards Max and the idealization of Rachel are 2 sides of the same wound. Next, we'll take a look at the diner scene.
You can rewind time, Max. That's fucking insane. We have to play.
I don't have time.
You did not just say that. Check out your nose. Too much blow? Hey, are you okay?
Too much excitement. See what happens when we hook up again?
Then, let's go to one of my secret lairs and fully test your power. You need a sidekick to guide you.
Okay, Girl Wonder. Show me the way to Chloe's cave.
Okay, Supergirl, let's go to my secret place. Don't even answer. We have places to go and people to do. Come on, before Mom starts some more shit. Let's bail.
It's Kate Marsh from Blackwell.
Big whoop. You don't call me once in 5 years and now you're all over some biatch you see every day at school? I see how you roll. So go ahead, chat up Kate Marsh from Blackwell. I've got other people to hang out with too.
Hey, Kate. What's up?
Please, don't let your best friend get in the way.
You okay? I promise, Kate. I won't forget. I swear. Just do your homework and don't stress. I really don't think we should go into this right now. I'll call you later, okay?
Thanks, Max. If you'd rather chill with Kate, please, go ahead.
You are ridiculous. I'm chilling with you, okay?
For now, let's rock.
Kate becomes another rival. If Max's attention goes to Kate, Chloe feels displaced all over again. If Max answers the call, Chloe's needs slip through, but almost instantly she covers it with arrogance. This is the prideful mask that Naranjo described. The envy is there, but showing need feels humiliating, so Chloe covers her longing with a facade of independence. Quote, in the previous paragraph, at least 3 distorted beliefs are captured. The first is that the world owes them what they lack. The sexual subtype identifies with lack, but gets angry about having it and denies it through pride and arrogance. They owe him what he lacks, and he gets angry because they don't give it to him.
I won't always be there to save you.
You were here today, Max. You saved me. I'm still tripping on that. Seeing you after all these years feels like...
Destiny.
If this is destiny, I hope we can find Rachel. I miss her, Max. This shit pit has taken away everyone I've ever loved. I'd like to drop a bomb on Arcadia Bay and turn it to fucking glass.
This is envy transmuted into hatred at its largest scale. Arcadia Bay itself becomes the rival, the place that symbolizes all her loss. The fantasy of annihilation is the neurotic need of hatred. If the world's confirmed her worthlessness by taking everyone she loves, then she'll destroy the world that withheld it. All these things taken together, the bedroom, the diner, and the lighthouse, form an arc. Envy begins as rivalry with Rachel, intensifies into rivalry with Kate, masked by pride, and finally expands into hatred of the entire town. Each of these confirms Chloe's sense of inadequacy, and each provoke anger or arrogance as a defense. Envy and hatred aren't the whole picture of Enneagram 4. Naranjo also observed that sexual 4s often avoid suffering by living in hope or through seductive enthusiasm, adopting a surprisingly sanguine temperament. The sexual Enneagram 4 baby is very likely to be a carrier of high energy level. These are babies who cry more, are more noticeable, are more lively and annoying than the other envious subtypes, end quote. They're usually very happy people, especially in moments of euphoria within their manic depressive peaks. Just as when they're down, they're the most dramatic in the Enneagram. When they're on top, they become the funniest, sharpest, and most capable of laughing at themselves and their misfortunes. This is narcotization as a defense, similar to the Enneagram 7, drowning pain in liveliness, humor, or dreamy hope.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room. Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wowzer. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after you almost, shot him. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund? I know you need to pay Frank back, but I've got my power to protect you, right?
There's a lot of power in that horse-choking wad of cash. But yes, Moral Max is right again.
That impish look scares me.
Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes. Splish splash?
Finally, lying in bed after the pool, Chloe softens into romantic hope. She reassures Max about her art. Then she dreams aloud.
Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to.
These shifts show the narcotizing impulse. Chloe can't sit with despair for too long. She drowns it in energy, sarcasm, or fantasy. Underneath it all, the envy and shame are still there, but she avoids them by flipping it into liveliness. The final layer for the four is shame. They feel it so strongly that it swells until it defines them. A bedridden Chloe reveals this plainly. She says she sometimes acts like a brat, so her parents have an excuse to yell at her, because she feels they deserve release from the burden of caring for her.
Feels like a high-tech cell. But I am lucky my parents bust their ass to take care of me. I know it's hard for them.
They're grateful you're here with them.
Right. Especially when they can't even take a walk alone. Sometimes I act like a total teenage brat just to give them an excuse to yell at me. Pathetic, I know.
Chloe.
This is pure, internalized shame. Believing she deserves frustration. Believing her worth is in being a burden. But Chloe also grows from this. After Max saves Kate, Chloe admits she was wrong to get angry. She says she had no idea what Kate was going through, and she acknowledges that Max saved both of them. This is where we see the prideful mask slipping. She admits her envy and replaces it with humility.
This is definitely Kate's floor.
Hospitals always freak me out.
I hear you. But imagine how Kate feels. I'm so glad I get to see her again. I hope it's not too weird for her.
No, she'll be stoked to see you. Who wouldn't be?
This be it. I'm a little nervous.
Just go in there and be your friend. I'll wait out here so you can chill by yourselves. I was a total dick for blowing a fuse when you answered Kate's call the other day. Good thing you ignored me. I had no idea what shit she was going through. And you saved her. Like me. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Chloe. But don't be sorry. We're all on the same team.
Team Max. Let Kate know we're gonna string Nathan up by his balls then.
Oh, yes. I'm on it.
One of the fruitful therapeutic takes is to break with the desire to be special, to dare to recognize oneself and feel like one of the crowd. It's both healing and liberating to accept that one is normal. End quote. The lighthouse farewell is Chloe's turning point. She admits her selfishness, acknowledges that her mom, David, and even Arcadia Bay deserve more than she does, and then shifts into gratitude. In this moment, envy softens into thankfulness, shame gives way to humility, and pride is set aside for real acceptance. Chloe stops raging and posturing. She faces her flaws and still holds on to the love she's been given.
This is the only way.
I feel like I took the shot 1,000 years ago.
You could use that photo to change everything right back to when you took that picture. All that would take is for me to...
Fuck that. No way. You are my #1 priority now. You are all that matters to me.
I know. You prove that over and over again, even though I don't deserve it. I'm so selfish. Not like my mom. Look what she had to give up and live through. And she did. She deserves so much more than to be killed by a storm in a fucking diner. Even my stepfather deserves her alive. There's so many more people in Arcadia Bay who should live. Way more than me.
Don't say that. I won't trade you.
You're not trading me. Maybe you've just been delaying my real destiny. Look at how many times I've almost died or actually died around you. Look at what's happened in Arcadia Bay ever since you first saved me. I know I've been selfish, but for once, I think I should accept my fate. Our fate.
Chloe.
Max, you finally came back to me this week, and you did nothing but show me your love and friendship. You made me smile and laugh like I haven't done in years. Wherever I end up after this, in whatever reality, all those moments between us were real, and they'll always be ours. No matter what you choose, I know you'll make the right decision.
Chloe. I can't make this choice.
No, Max. You're the only one who can.
Focusing on the passion of envy, we see that it's essential to assume the feeling of envy and then appreciate what one has instead of looking so much at what the other has. It's also worth highlighting the ability to thank, to feel gratitude, which is curative for any sexual form. End quote. In Chloe's farewell, she embodies this. Her shield of anger drops, and instead of lashing out, she expresses tenderness and gratitude towards Max.